Things Gary does. So we're not dead. So that means there's a video today on Wednesday. It'll be up on Wednesday. So those of you who watched my 30-day videos will recognize this room as my old room in Utah. So I've come home to Utah for the holidays to be with family and have a good time.
Hi, Gary.
Pretty much every time I come home, I come down into my old room and just kind of pick through my old things just for memory's sake and just to kind of remember what I've got here and the things that I had when I was younger or whatever. One thing I always go through and I always like to look at is my like, what do I call it? I don't call it anything, but it's like my history drawer or something. But this is where I keep old journals. This is where I keep, anything that I felt was something worth keeping, something that had some meaning at some point in my life. So I've got like lots of letters from friends. I've got old drawings in here. I've got everything. I've got everything in here. Not everything, but I've got a drawer like this almost everywhere that I go, just because I'm sort of obsessive about remembering things. I feel like it's important to always remember what's come before and the things you've gone through. I thought about going through some journal entries, some ones when I was a kid, but I don't know, just didn't feel like it. Didn't feel like this vlog was ready for that. But do not despair. I was looking for a video, that's why I came down here to look at this to see if there's anything I can pull out. And luckily, I came across my old wallet. You can see that I had this wallet for quite a while. I have this wallet, and in this wallet, there are some good little gems, a little something to get you more familiar with who is Gary. Gary. I better not say my last name on the internet, I'll get crazies. Except probably everybody who's watching this already knows me, but that's okay. We'll pretend like I'll be famous in the future and I shouldn't tell people things. Alright, so let's get this thing open. Alright, so let's start here. So this was my ID card in college. If it'll focus. Yeah, my ID card in college. Oh, you probably shouldn't look at that. Well, that's not like I go there anymore. So this is my ID card in college, and as you can see, I had some little dreadlocks at the time. This is when they're fairly new, and so they're kind of scraggly, but yeah, that's a college ID card. This was my senior year ID card, and those are actually different dreadlocks. I cut them halfway through the year and then got new ones later. So there's that one. This was the year before. And let's see. This was the year before that. Slowly getting more and more clean. Let's see. I should have some more even in here somewhere. Oh, here's a couple from a little junior high. There we go. Yeah, little guy. And again, little Gary with like a flat top. That was my default haircut back then. Had a GameStop card. Must have as a child. Library card that I hardly ever used. Uh-oh, everything's falling out now. Let's see, what are these? Oh, so if you'll notice, these are hotel cards to Idaho. And so what was I doing in Idaho? Well, I'm going to pick you up. Well, what I was doing is I worked with my friends and my friend's mother in American Greetings, which was what we do is, or you go into a store and they have like a greeting card section where you buy all of those little cutesy cards. Well, American Greetings would have these people come in when they needed to update the what they called tiers, and maybe they call them something else, but the whole like displays that you see for the cards, like we would go in, tear out the old one and construct the new one, or just switch out the cards or whatever. But that was my job and my friend's jobs for a while, and they'd have us go all sorts of places, and we'd just do these things. So it was kind of fun, kind of a free trip, get some free money, and not free money, well, a little bit of free money. and just have a grand old time at these hotels and eating at fun places. But yeah, it's kind of a fun little job. And then I skipped this, but as you can see when I open the wallet, you can see I got some multicolored crazy stuff going on here, and a strange picture of strange people, and some fortune cookies. I like to collect fortune cookies just because, I don't know, I think sometimes they have relevant things and they're not just like, you'll be hungry in 1 hour. But a lot of these, when I'm looking back at them, were definitely like a little foretelling of future events. But as you can see here, this was a Halloween picture that I took with my friends in high school. You see, there's Ryan, who is Robin Hood, I think, and then Dixon, who is a male. He was, oh my gosh, I think it was Marilyn Manson or something. Michael, he's right there. You can't see him very well in this picture, but he was the rag man. He dressed up with all these rags and patches. And then there's Krista. She was the March Hare. And then I was there, and I was the Mad Hatter. And so that was our little Halloween picture. I guess I could have taken it out, but I don't want to ruin it. I'm afraid it's going to, like, smear. Oh, and then I'm not sure what picture this was, but I think this wallet may have run through the wash or something, and it really made things crazy, but I thought it was kind of cool, so I just kept it. And I swear I'm not getting sick. I'm just, like, leaning over the camera, so it sounds like I'm all stuffy. Alright, and then I had all this stuff. Can you believe I had all this garbage in my wallet? Let's see. I had a movie ticket gift card. Notes. Food handler's permit. I worked at a baseball stadium. Yeah, for a while, and I had to get that. As I was in the concession stand. Some appointment. Another food handler's permit. Some old church flashcard of some kind. Oh, this ticket's for War of the Worlds. I don't remember when that movie came out, but yeah, 5 o'clock movie showing. I have no idea what that is. Fuel card. I don't know if I ever used that. I wonder if it's still good. Should give it to somebody. This is my Hunter safety card. And I don't know if there's any numbers here I should block out, but Hunter safety card. I could shoot things legally. Never did though. Never shot anything. Big Bad Wolf. That was a movie that was being done at a Spy Hop, which I did film work at. Had my own little movie. My UPS ID card. I worked at UPS for like 8 months or something like that. And no, I did not wear the little shorts and drive the trucks. I wish. I would probably still be doing that because they make boatloads of money. But I was just a lowly little truck loader. But that was fun. It was a good time when it wasn't terrible. But yeah, you can see my dreadlocks were... That was almost at full length, but they were still going. Good times. I looked a lot like Jack Sparrow, sorta. Oh, so I worked at the Utah Olympic Oval, and I photoshopped a picture of myself to look like the Joker, and so I made a family pass for me, and I was testing out the machine, and I thought it was humorous. Old tracks card from 2006, Canyon Theater, Treasure of the Gods. I don't know what that was. Don't know what that is. Jamba Juice card. Fate Loves the Fearless. You can't read it because my camera doesn't like to focus on things very quickly. And I have keys on here. I have no idea what these keys go to. Should maybe find that out sometime. That's the wallet. I think this video will probably run long, but I don't know if that was enough for you. So I'll turn it around and I will actually read you a random post from my journal in 1997. Alright, I have no idea what this is going to say, but let's go for it. Today, I did Scorpion's fatality, that he takes off his mask and his skeleton, I did not spell that correctly at all, skeleton, and blows fire at the other person. The code is block up up, and you have to be a little far. Jason came over just so he can go over to his house and see the wooden 2-story fort. And that is from February 18th, 1997. That was a Tuesday, in case you were wondering. So yes, that is a blast from the past entry for myself in 1997. I was very concerned with remembering the fatality of Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, the first one. So, hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next week when I make another video, and I'll probably see if I can do video statuses and upload them to this channel, unless you guys get really annoyed and are like, Gary, shut up or I'm gonna block you. And I'll be like, sorry, don't block me. Don't block me, bro. Anyway, I hope you've had a good Christmas, and I hope you are still alive from the end of the world, because I am, and I'd be sad if I survived and you didn't. But I will talk to you at least by next Wednesday. So have a good day, and I'll see you then. Bye. Things done.
Gary?